Hey there! Looking to nail your next job interview? I've got you covered with 13 unique interview questions that can help you stand out from the crowd. Let's dive in. First up, if you had to design a completely new product for our company, what would it be? This one checks your creativity, your knowledge of the company, and your ability to innovate. Next, what's the most surprising thing you've learned about yourself recently? This helps interviewers see your self-reflection and personal growth. How about this one? If you were stranded on a desert island and could only bring 3 work-related items, what would they be and why? It's a fun way to test your resourcefulness and prioritization. Then there's describe a time when you solved a problem in a way that others wouldn't have considered. This highlights your problem-solving skills and your ability to think outside the box. Another great one is, if our company were a movie or book, which one would it be? This checks how well you've researched the company's brand and culture. Here's a good one. How would you spend your first 30 days in this role if no one was there to guide you? This question evaluates your initiative and adaptability. Another interesting one is, tell me about a skill you don't have but want to learn and why. This assesses your self-awareness and growth mindset. Now, if you could change one thing about your previous job, what would it be? This gives insight into your values and your ideal work environment. A crucial one is, what's your process for handling a task you don't know how to complete? This shows how you tackle unfamiliar situations and learn on the job. And finally, imagine this position no longer exists. What new role would you create for yourself in our company? This reveals your creativity, flexibility, and vision for future contributions. All right, let's move on to some more uncommon questions. What would you do if you were CEO of this company for a day? This tests your strategic thinking and understanding of the company's goals. Tell me about a time when you questioned a decision that was made by your manager. This reveals your critical thinking and assertiveness in difficult situations. What would you do if you received conflicting instructions from 2 supervisors? This evaluates your conflict management and decision-making skills. What's the most interesting thing about you that's not on your resume? This uncovers your personality and unique qualities. Describe a time when you changed someone's mind. How did you do it? This reveals your persuasion, empathy, and communication skills. What's one thing you think our company could improve on, and how would you approach it? This shows your critical insight and initiative. If you were given unlimited resources, what's the one thing you would want to learn to do? This tests your ambition, drive, and resourcefulness. What would you do if you accidentally saw sensitive company information that you weren't supposed to see? This explores your ethics and integrity. Describe a time when you exceeded expectations in a previous role. What did you do, and what was the result? This reveals your self-motivation and your ability to go above and beyond. What fictional character do you identify with most and why? This provides insight into your personality, values, and strengths. If you could solve one problem in the world, what would it be? And how would you approach it? This evaluates your compassion, problem-solving, and big-picture thinking. Describe a situation where you had to work with someone whose personality was very different from yours. This explores your adaptability, collaboration, and conflict resolution. And lastly, what's the most important question you would ask if you were in my position? This is a way to see how you think from a leadership perspective. These questions go beyond standard competencies, giving deeper insights into personality, creativity, and decision-making in unconventional scenarios. To watch more ideas, tips, and articles like this, follow me